morning. What a beautiful, lovely day. Sun is shining. So don't you start whining. So anyway, this is going to be a good day. We got some crazy weird news yesterday. So we're going to send out prayers for all those distressed or worried or concerned about tests or anything such as that. You're in our hearts. So, what's going on today? It's super sunny, and I am going to Semiahmoo. Ooh, super fancy. I'm excited. So, started off my morning right. Had some oatmeal, and man, I ain't got much to talk about. So, what's going to happen in this video? Anything interesting? I could tell you a story about the time I got kicked out of a nudist colony. Oh, I could tell you about the time that I saw Primus at Bonnaroo. What else could I talk about? I could talk about the time that I took my mom to see Cyndi Lauper at the Brit Festival. I'll tell you that time. Okay, so my mom was living with me, and she was still okay. And so Cyndi Lauper was in town in Jacksonville, Oregon, and I was living in Gold Hill. And my mother lived in my guest house. And so I had a house and a guest house. And I leased the field next to my house. And I built a farm stand. I had a little chili pepper farm. And my mom lived in my guest house. It was a super charming little situation. So, Cyndi Lauper was in town. And tickets were sold out and super expensive. And my mom was in a power chair. She had a power... How did I get it? It was just a wheelchair. We didn't have a power chair at the time. It was just a wheelchair. And so the event is like the Red Rocks Amphitheater at Colorado. It's like a little teeny itty bitty mini version of this. And so here's the street. It's like, poo. And I had to push my mother in a wheelchair up to the top to around the back side of the venue so that we could watch the show for free because we couldn't get tickets. So I'm shoving, and I had a hold of this wheelchair. My feet were planted in this pavement, and I started just sliding backwards, literally. I was dug in as hard as I could. I was like, Mom, oh shit, we're not okay. Put on the brakes. But she said, I'm trying. She couldn't get the brakes on. I was like, oh my God. And I'm literally sliding backwards down the hill with my mom in a wheelchair. And some dude comes running out of nowhere and grabs the wheelchair. And he said, I'm going to help you. So thank God. So this dude and me pushed my mother all the way to the top of the hill so we could watch Cyndi Lauper. And then she got tired. We left after a couple of songs. It took us forever to get back to the car. It was like 2 hours to go 6 blocks in each direction and 10 minutes of music. I'm so grateful that we did it. But yeah, if that dude hadn't run out of nowhere and helped me, I don't know where we would have ended up. Probably at the bottom of the hill. That's what I'm starting to think. But yeah, I was sliding backwards. So, that was the time I took my mom to see Cyndi Lauper. I'll tell you guys about the time that I got kicked out of nudist colony once and for being inappropriate. I wasn't. It's not true. I was. But I wasn't. It was not like that. And there's other stories I'm going to start adding to the agenda. So, I'm excited about where I'm going for my brunch. I'm going to get cleaned up. The house is clean. There's not much to do here. I'm so tired. The medication is whooping my butt this round. I woke up this morning, man, my neck's really swollen. But it creeped me out because I can feel I feel like the tube slipped out of my heart and flipped up, and it's I don't think that's what's happened, but that's what it feels like. I don't know, it's freaking with my head. Okay.